Recording. Okay, welcome everyone. We are actually going to get started on our backs today. And as I mentioned earlier, if you have a strap or a towel handy, you might want to grab it and have it nearby. Not required. So we'll start on our backs. Let's just have our feet nice and wide as the mat. With the soles of the feet on the earth, knees bent, and knock your knees in towards one another. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Just begin to breathe naturally and a little bit more deeply here. Really feel the earth supporting you. Feel all your joints and edges meeting the ground. We're going to be working on a couple balancing postures today in class. So remember that in order to find your balance, you really need to be grounded. So in order to grow, it's a common thing. You root to rise, you ground down into the earth to grow taller. Try to keep that same thought process of really feeling the earth support you in order to find that balance. And then begin to hug your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. Maybe take some little circles, leaving the knees together in one direction. And then circle them out in the other. Hug your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg nice and long. Give your right knee a squeeze. And then extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. This is where your strap or your towel can come in handy. You can wrap the strap or your towel around the ball of your foot to make this a little bit more accessible. Another option to make it more accessible is to bend the left knee and bring the left sole of the foot to the ground. And if you don't have a strap or a towel, you can just grab behind the thigh. And wherever you are, just be sure to flex those right toes really strongly back towards your face. So you still have a nice active leg here. And try to keep your shoulders relaxed on the earth. I know sometimes when you're pulling something, it's hard to not just shrug them up and really tense up. Try to keep them relaxed. And then as you're ready, we're going to slowly open up our leg to the right. I like to place my left hand on my left hip here to really anchor down my hip. If you have your knee bent, you probably won't need to as much, but you still want to make sure your back is flat here. So opening up our leg any amount. If you need to bend the right knee because it feels a little bit better and it's less straining on your inner thigh, feel free. And then bring the leg back through center. Hug the right knee into your chest one more time. Extend your left leg long if you have it bent. And then cross the right knee over the body towards the left. Get into an easy spinal twist. Gaze can be over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Plant that right foot on the earth so that the right knee is bent. And release your hands behind your head. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. And then lift your left foot about a foot off the earth. Keep the leg extended. Really energize the foot. Either flex the toes, point the foot, or you can do Barbie feet of kind of the pointing and the flexing at the same time. Whatever works best for you to really engage the leg. Option to stay here or begin to take little circles with your left leg as if you have a paintbrush between your toes and you're painting a circle on the wall in front of you. Really suck your belly in towards your spine and then take those circles in the opposite direction. The circles do not have to be big. And gently release everything onto the earth. Where are we? Left leg. Hug your left leg. Sorry, I had a little bit of a brain fart there. Hug the left leg into your chest. Extend the right leg long. Give it a squeeze. And then send the left foot up towards the ceiling, extending the leg, flexing the left foot, either grabbing behind the thigh, wrapping your strap or your towel around the ball of the foot, and gently releasing the left hamstring. Option to have the right leg long on the earth, or you can always bend that knee if that feels nicer for you. Relax your shoulders. And as you're ready, gently begin to open up your leg towards the left, any amount, to get into your inner hamstrings. Try to keep a nice flat back here. Make sure your right hip isn't rolling off. You're not kind of rolling onto your left side. Make sure you're still firmly rooted into that right hip. Inhale, come back through center. Rebend the left knee. Extend the right leg if you have it bent. And then cross the left knee over the body. You can extend the left arm away from you, coming into a spinal twist on the other side. Gaze can be over the left shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Plant the left foot on the earth, left knee is bent. Interlace your hands behind your head. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Lift the right foot and leg about a foot off the earth. Hold here. This is an option to really just engage your core, fire it up. So you can begin to take little circles with the right foot. And then take those circles in the opposite direction. And then gently release everything onto the earth. Hug your knees into your chest once more. Draw your knees into your armpits. Come into a happy baby. Flex your feet up towards the ceiling, really getting into those hips a little bit more. If it feels nice, you can rock from side to side. And then bring the knees back together, grab behind the thighs. Begin to rock along the spine. We will eventually make our way to a tabletop position. So you can always just come to a seat and then swing your legs around, or you can roll all the way using the momentum of your rock to bring you to a tabletop position. Create a nice strong foundation. Our shoulders are stacked over our wrists, hips are stacked over our knees, fingers are spreading nice and wide. Inhale to drop the belly, open up the heart, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine as you really press the mat away with your hands. Inhale, drop the belly, open it up. Exhale, round the spine, turn inward. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more inhale, open it up. And exhale, round and close. Bring your big toes to touch, knees wide, seat to heels, child's pose. Child's pose is always available to you if you ever need it. Feel free to take it. And of course, there's plenty of modifications. You can do a tuck toe child's pose. You can roll up a blanket and place it between your thighs and your calves to give you a little bit more support, to make it a little bit more pleasant for you. With an inhale, slither forward onto your stomachs. Untuck your toes. Hands are still directly underneath our shoulders. With an inhale, press your pelvis into the earth and then lift your chest. Baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, peel the heart up. Really press your pelvis and the tops of the feet into the earth. And exhale, lower down. Once more. Inhale, lift it up. Maybe our hands come to a hover. And exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Firm your legs. Kneecaps draw up. And in one straight line from here or from knees, press your way to a high plank. Really nice. Let's hold here for about 3 breaths. Really think about lengthening through the crown of your head and through your heels, getting a nice long line of energy. And on your next exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take some time in movement, pedaling out your feet, swivel your hips, nod your head yes and no. And really settle into your down dog. Inhale, ripple forward to a high plank. And then exhale, lift your hips back up, downward facing dog. Slowly begin to walk your feet to meet your hands at the front of the mat. Feet will be about hips width distance. A nice generous bend in the knees. Hands can grab opposite elbows as we hang out in our ragdoll. If it feels nice, you can sway from side to side. Just try to release some of that tension in your neck, your shoulders, your head, your spine, wherever you carry it. And slowly release your hands to or towards the mat. Press into your feet. Really feel all 4 corners pressing into the mat as you slowly roll your way up to stand. Stacking 1 vertebra at a time. On our way to Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a moment, just gently rock forward and back on your feet to really find the center of your foot. And then roll to the outer edge of your foot and then the inner edge of your foot, again, to find that center. Maybe rock in a little circle. Really notice how many edges of your feet there are and how you can so quickly change how you distribute the weight in your foot. And come find stillness at center, really feeling your entire foot pressing into the earth so you're nice and stable. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up, high prayer. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into your feet, root to rise. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, pull it in through heart center. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back. Inhale, the left foot meets the right, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the heart, baby cobra. Exhale, through bent knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high, down dog split. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, left foot meets the right, find a flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, high prayer. Exhale, bow right back down, forward fold. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, plant the hand, step the left foot back. Inhale, the right foot meets the left, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomachs. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the heart, baby cobra. And exhale, make your way to a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high, down dog split. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, right foot meets the left, find a flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arm all the way up, both arms, not just one. And exhale, pull it in through heart center. Really nice. Let's add on a bit, just one more cycle. Inhale, arms sweep up, high prayer. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Inhale. Exhale to lower half or all the way down, whatever you're ready for. Inhale for baby cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, make your way to a downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high, down dog splits. Exhale, bend the knee and open up the hip. Inhale, re-extend the right leg long. And exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, left hand presses, right arm lifts. Take a twist. And exhale, right hand comes back to the mat. Inhale, right foot meets the left, high plank. Exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. And exhale, make your way to a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high, down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee and open up the hip. Inhale, re-extend the left leg long. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, right hand presses, left arm lifts, easy twist. Exhale, left hand comes back to the mat. Inhale, left foot meets the right, high plank. Exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhale, upward facing or baby cobra. And exhale, make your way to a downward facing dog. Let's take 3 full breaths here. Can you relax your neck anymore? Can you release your jaw? Inhale, bend your knees deeply, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, find a flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Root to rise. Press down to lift up. And exhale, pull it in through heart center. Take a moment for yourself. Just check in. Maybe close your eyes. Have a sip of water. Notice if your mind has wandered. Notice how the body feels. Slowly begin to shift the weight into your right leg. And then pick your left heel and foot off the earth to bring your leg to a 90-degree angle with your thigh parallel to the earth. Then begin to open up that knee. We're going to come into tree pose. So your left foot can come to your right inner thigh, to the right calf, or your right ankle with your toe resting on the earth. Whatever works for you today. Hands can come to prayer at heart center. Really make sure to find your focal point. Find something that is not moving. And bring your attention to your right foot. Can you feel all four corners, 3 corners, however many corners you think your foot has? Can you feel all the edges pressing into the earth? Can you find that stability? And as you're ready, your arms can extend alongside your ears, growing some nice tall branches, really nice. And then slowly begin to bring your left knee back forward, releasing the foot. Slowly bend the right knee as you send your left foot back in space. We're coming into a high lunge. So try to move really slowly as if you're moving through molasses as you set that left foot on the earth. Make any adjustments you need once you find your lunge. You can widen your stance. You can shorten your stance or lengthen it. Whoops. Right hand comes to the right thigh. Inhale, reach the left arm overhead to the right. Take a side bend. Inhale, come back through center. Both arms reach up. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Pull your arms in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten and pull. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten and pull. Exhale, lunge. Last one. Inhale, straighten and pull. Bring your hands to your hips, leaving the legs straight. And then hinge at the waist to gently fold forward over that right leg. Coming into pyramid pose. You can leave your hands on your hips. They can come to blocks or the mat. You can also hop your back foot in a few inches. That makes it a little bit more accessible for you. I like to hop my back foot in. It just feels a little nicer. We'll just be here for 1 or 2 full breaths. And on your next exhale, soften the right knee. Step the left foot to meet the right. We're in a forward fold. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Press into your feet as you sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, pull it in through heart center. Shift the weight into your left foot this time. Peel the right heel off the earth as you begin to lift the right leg. So it's hip height, creating a 90-degree angle. Open up that knee and then find your way into tree pose. Wherever that foot feels best, inner thigh, inner shin. or on your ankle for extra stability. Maybe this side is different. Again, find your drishti, your focal point. Hands can come to prayer. Find the stability in your foot. Feel every part of that foot working to keep connection and send those roots into the ground. And as you're ready, your arms can reach up alongside your ears. And begin to draw that right knee back towards the front of the room. Release the foot. Soften the left knee as you tip forward. Send the right foot back in space as you slowly make your way to a high lunge. Really nice. Left hand comes to the left thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Take a side bend. Inhale back up, re-find your high lunge. Inhale, straighten the left leg as you pull your arms by your side. Exhale, lunge it forward. Inhale, straighten and pull. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten and pull. Exhale, lunge. One more. Inhale, straighten and pull. Keep your legs straight. Bring your hands to your hips. Begin to hinge at the waist as you fold forward over that left leg. Lots of options. You can leave your hands on your hips. You can bring them to blocks or the earth, and you can always step your back foot in a couple inches or a foot. And wherever you are, try to release the head. Relax that neck. One more full breath. Begin to soften the left knee. Step the right foot to meet the left. And exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Exhale, cycle through your vinyasa, lowering half or all the way down. Inhale, upward facing or baby cobra. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high, down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee and open up that hip. Twirl out the ankle or take some circles with the knee. And then circle it out in the opposite direction. Inhale, re-extend the right leg long. Exhale, step that foot between the hands. Spin the back heel down all the way. We're going to cartwheel up to warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, flip the front palm, tip it back, peaceful warrior. And then exhale, warrior 2. Straighten the right leg. Reach forward until you can't reach any further. And then the right hand comes to the shin, the right shin, a block, or the earth. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Coming into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Really imagining there are 2 panes of glass on either side of our body that we are perfectly fitting between. Your gaze can be wherever it doesn't strain your neck, and just make sure you're not hyperextending that right knee. Inhale, lift your way back up. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame the front foot. Step it back. Inhale, high plank. And exhale, cycle through your vinyasa, or simply meet us in a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high, down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee and open up the hip. Take some circles with the ankle or the knee. Whatever you feel, whatever you did on the other side is probably a good idea. And then circle it out in the other direction. Inhale, we extend the left leg long. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Spin the back heel all the way down. Inhale, cartwheel the arms up. Warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm, tip it back. Peaceful warrior. And exhale, warrior two. Straighten that left leg. Reach forward until you can't reach anymore. Then the left hand comes down to the left shin, a block, or the mat. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Really think about squeezing your inner thighs towards one another. That will help you feel some lift, hopefully. Then on your next inhale, lift your way back up. And exhale, rebend the front knee as you cartwheel your hands down to frame the front foot. Step the left foot to meet the right, high plank. And exhale, cycle through your vinyasa. We will meet in a downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, deeply look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, press into your feet, sweep the arms up, root to rise, high prayer. And exhale, pull it in through heart center. All right. If you have a strap handy or you'd like to play using a towel with this next series, that is a great option, but I will give you plenty of variations without. So begin to shift your weight into the left leg. Really find that seal of the foot, find the stability, and then lift the right knee forward towards the front of the room. From here, a couple options. You can either simply grab the knee with one or both hands. You can take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toe to create a yogi toe lock and work on extending the right leg, whatever amount. Or you can wrap your towel or strap around the ball of your right foot to work on extending the leg while still being able to keep your shoulders broad and happy. So whatever variation works for you, we want to keep our shoulders plugged in, our back nice and flat. Left hand can come to your left hip, and then slowly begin to open the right foot out to the right. Really nice. Try to keep your chest facing forward still. You can always ditch the towel and simply grab the knee with the right hand as you open up to the right. And then slowly make your way back through center. Bring both hands to your hips. Release the strap and the towel and simply extend the right leg long in front of you. Try to lift it as high as you can. Really engaging the quads, the hamstrings. You should be shaking. And then exhale, gently place that foot back on the earth. Shake it out. Really nice. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So begin to shift the weight into your right leg. Lift the left knee. So whatever you choose, you can hug your knee with your left hand. You can grab for yogi's toe lock, or you can use a strap or a block around the ball of your foot. Find your focal point. And as you're ready, slowly begin to open up the knee and the leg out towards the left. Really nice. And then slowly make your way back through center. Release the leg. Hands come to your hips. Extend that left leg long. Really flex the whole leg. Try to lift it as high as you can for 3, 2, 1. And gently release it onto the earth. Shake it out. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. You can widen your feet to hips width distance. Generous bend in the knees. Grab opposite elbows. Find your ragdoll. And sway it out from side to side. The hard work is done. Release your hands to or towards the earth and gently lower your seat onto the mat. All right. Let's extend our legs long in front of us. And for those of us who have really tight hamstrings, you can place a folded blanket underneath your seat, or you can take a block on the lowest height and sit kind of on the front edge of it so that you're almost tipping forward as if it would kind of tip off, but that you're still stable. That just helps us have that proper tilt in the pelvis so that we protect the low back and it doesn't feel crunchy or painful in any way. You can still have your knees nice and bent. Try to have your legs glued together if that's not physically possible for you, no problem. And then slowly begin to melt your heart forward over the legs, any amount. Relaxing the head, the neck. Try to keep your feet flexed. Keep those legs engaged. And just tune back into your body. Come back to the earth that has done such a fantastic job supporting you through these challenging dynamic postures. Slowly roll your way back up. Stay up on the block if you're on there, and just open up your legs to a V, any amount. Just want to get a little bit more into our inner hamstrings here because I never do it and I need to do it. Flex your feet. We want our knees and our toes pointing straight up towards the ceiling. Then same thing, just gently fold forward in between your legs, any amount. You could be folding forward an inch and feel it nice and strong. The key here is just keep taking a peek at your knees and your feet to make sure they're still pointing straight up towards the ceiling. If they're rolling forward, Really try to engage those outer leg muscles to wrap your legs back upright. Inhale, slowly crawl your way back up. Bring your feet back together. Gently remove the block. Place it to one side. We will close with my absolute favorite pose, Tarasana. So we're creating a diamond shape with our feet. The soles of the feet are together, but our heels are pretty far away from us. So you've got 2 full palm prints that you can fit between your pelvis and your heels. You can grab your shins, your ankles, or your feet, and just round your way over your legs. Let your head hang. And just let it all go. As you inhale, gently roll your way back up. I could honestly stay in that pose all day. Close your knees like a book. And then gently make your way onto your backs. You can bring your knees with you, give them a squeeze. If you need any other movements or poses to close out practice, if you need any props to get comfortable for Shavasana, please feel free to take those and grab those now. Otherwise, as you're ready, simply extend your legs nice and long on the earth. Palms face up, legs flop open. And just release all effort as you find Shavasana, our final resting pose. Slowly begin to deepen your breath and bring awareness back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your ankles and your wrists. Inhale, reach your arms long overhead. Take a nice morning stretch. And bend your knees. Draw the soles of the feet to the earth. And gently roll onto one side. Using your arm as a pillow and pausing here. Just letting it all sink in. And as you're ready, leaving the eyes heavy, gently press your way up to a comfortable seat. Hands will come to prayer at heart center as we bow our heads in gratitude for practice and for each other. Just remember, no matter how crazy life gets, we always have to find the balance. Just remember, you've got your two firm feet grounding you in the earth to support you, and all of those who love you around you as well. With peace, love, and gratitude. Namaste. Thank you, guys.